Hey guys, so it's been exactly 4 days since I put the hot pepper seeds in the Instant Pot. As you can see here, it's 96 hours and 8 minutes. And so I am going to look at them today. And just to continue my chart for the Instant Pot, just general chart, not necessarily hot pepper seeds. I also bought different seeds that I want to grow this summer that I didn't have. Now, I do not have space for these huge pumpkins, but my mom wanted pumpkins this summer. It'll be fun for the kids. And she has 3 acres. So my goal is to plant all of these. I'm going to start 2 in the Instant Pot, and the rest of them maybe plant direct seed because I do not have a ton of space in my Instant Pot with the peppers being there. I'm going to mix some seeds in here. So I'm going to do 2 of these. 2 of these. They're patty pans. So basically, the patty pans grow like zucchinis. So they're not vining. They're huge plants, but this is for my place. I've never actually tasted them. I've never had a chance to eat them, but I assume it's just like a yellow zucchini, the taste of it. But we will see. I bought Bok Choy because I've been wanting to grow some this year. I'm assuming that bok choy is as easy as lettuce in the ground. I'm gonna do a few by Instant Pot, but really I'm gonna direct sow as well, and see which one comes first. I'm assuming like my carrots, it'll be the Instant Pot ones, but I'm just interested to know how well it works with the Instant Pot and just to fill out the chart really. Another one is coriander. The reason why I bought this is because of one of the past videos I've done where I had bad seeds. They were taken from a plant from my mom's last year, but they weren't stored properly, unfortunately. And one out of everything was able to germinate after 2 days, and that just I'm not comfortable having that type of data on the chart, so I didn't add it. I want to use good seeds and then see how long it like the general amount of seeds need to germinate. So if I use 5 seeds and 3 of them germinate within 2 days, then I know it's really 2 days. But having that one viable seed last time, I didn't like that. So I'm gonna be mixing all these seeds into the one little pot because I don't have any space for more containers, and I really like the container method. I'm not quite sure that it's the best for cilantro, given that it has a tough outer layer. And as I answered one of the comments on below on one of my videos, they were asking whether in the end I prefer the Ziploc or the container method. And I said to them, I think I prefer the container for the shape of the seed after, but that some seeds have hard coatings, and these may be better in a Ziploc given that it has more contact with moisture, such as the nasturtium and potentially the coriander. But the coriander, that one seed that germinated, took 2 days, so I'm taking that into consideration, and I'm going to do the container again with this one. The rest of them should have soft seeds. These should be like zucchini seeds really, but even smaller probably, we'll see. And the pumpkin seed is just like a zucchini seed, so it has like a soft white coating. I'm not too worried about that. I think the container is perfect for that. And these, I'm assuming, are as small as lettuce or around there. And so I'm gonna put everything in the same place. I'm going to sow these tomorrow morning, or maybe tonight if I want a chance of the darkness, just to have the same day sowing, like Instant Pot versus outside right away. Because with my carrots, I did the carrots like almost a week or a week and a half before even starting the Instant Pot carrots. And the Instant Pot carrots are more out of the earth than the So I gained a week, if not 2 weeks. So that's good to know. 2 weeks in carrots that mature in 9 weeks is actually pretty good, which means that I'll be able to have more succession plantings in my season, which is what's important to me, since carrots and cucumbers are definitely the favorite in the garden because of the kids. My eldest, my 4-year-old, loves to just take out a carrot of the ground and just wash it with the hose and just eat it straight out of the garden. And that in my strawberries are like what I love, seeing them just like take something from the garden and just eat it right away. And so I'm gonna check out the seeds now. I haven't looked at them today, and I need to put some new air in it. Really, they need some fresh oxygen because it's probably depleted by now. And I'm gonna show you guys. Okay guys, so I took them all out, and as you can see, it's already 22 minutes later, because I had some weird discoveries that I made. I looked at the lemon starburst, and I thought it was weird that it didn't change since the 2 days that I thought it started germinating. And then I took out the packet of seeds that I don't remember the shape, and I realized the shape has like some little thing coming out of it, and that was my bad. I don't know if you see it maybe now, but they have like a little something sticking out. It's not a round shape like a bell pepper, and I assumed for 2 days now that this was a root, but it's not. So they haven't germinated. And I did the same thing yesterday with the pink Taj Mahal. So because as you can see, again, it has like this little root coming out, or not this root obviously, but like something sticking out of it, and I thought it was a root, but it's not. A lot of my seeds are round, and I guess they are not, from what I can see, related, so I'm not quite sure, but they both have a different shape to their seeds. But I do have a new one in the list that germinated, and that's the for sure thing, and that's hot purple. So there's one seed that has a little root coming out. So I'm going to show you close-ups for these. And now, unfortunately, we have 4 in the pile that didn't germinate. And so I found that long, given that some germinated after 1 day, for sure. And you can see that it's actually quite advanced, the one that did. And I thought it was weird, and so I checked out what, for example, Scotch bonnet, because it's well known compared to the other ones. Like obviously the lemon starburst, King Star lemon burst is not well known because it's like barely even, it's not sold, so there's not a lot of people that actually have had it, I'm assuming. And Scotch bonnet is actually really popular in terms of how long it's been on the market. And so I checked that one out, and it said that at the right temperature, the right heat on a heat mat, just like the Instant Pot creates, the germination is from 10 to 21 days. So that means that it could easily take 10 days in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to try to be patient, which is very difficult for me. And just tell myself that these 4 peppers that are taking forever, 4 types, might just be like, 10 days. And a good thing that I have other seeds to germinate while I wait. But that means there might be less updates for the days in the next few days, because we're on day 4 only today. So I don't know when this is going to happen. It could be a while. But I'm just going to show you guys what the new hot purple looks like and how advanced some of these are. Some 3 out of 3. So some, it's clear that there's a dud, so I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so here, as you can see, the green part, we almost have a leaf out. This is the Serrano. So one, I believe, is a true dud because the other 2 are quite advanced. And by tomorrow, that leaf looks like it's going to be out. I'm going to have to plant it no matter what, because my Instant Pot doesn't have a grow light on it. And once you see that green there, you're pretty much supposed to plant it. So I'm going to put it on top overnight of the Instant Pot, and I'm going to plant it probably tomorrow night. This is actually the first one that started. It's the Reaper, the Purple Reaper. And so you can see we have good germination here. It's a 3 out of 3 still. And I'm just gonna wait a bit longer to plant these. This is also a 3 out of 3. It's a Coriander that I'm gonna keep a big part of. Sorry, this is the Coriander here. Okay, 3 out of 3. And then we have also a 3 out of 3 again. The Shishito. So another one that I might keep because it's a very mild pepper. One of them is not as advanced, but it's still there. This is the Carolina Reaper, which is very slow growing. I'm not quite sure why. But we do have at least one germinated. And so I'm going to wait for that one. I find it so weird how this one does not germinate fast, but yet the Purple Reaper germinates fast. I don't know what that's about. And here we have the 7-pot peach. And we have for sure one nice root coming up here. I don't believe the other two have started germinating. And then we have the 7-pot pink, which is very slow growing, oddly enough, but one of them is for sure out. The other one, I don't think yet. As you can see, there's a transparent spot on one of them. The other one, I can't tell for sure. I will only tell once it's obvious. And then the Sugar Rush Peach also has 3 out of 3. Very advanced. I'm going to be planting those soon as well. I can plant them before there's leaves. That's not a problem, and I might. I just don't want to have to plant every single day the one that has green leaf, you know. This is the new one. There's one little dot here. So one has a root coming out for sure. The other ones, I don't believe so, which is not surprising. Okay, and so that is all for the ones that did germinate, and so now you have 4 that didn't. Okay, so I've put them all back in, and because the Instant Pot is going to beep in less than 3 hours, I'm gonna have to reset it because it only goes to 99 hours, which we're at almost 87. So I'm just gonna cancel it and restart it. Also, I'm going to show to just pot up in one container all the seeds that I bought, because I don't have space for more containers except for one tiny one. So I'm gonna use these up, and I'm also very curious to know what the seeds of the golden scallopini, or also known as the patty pan, looks like. I'm just gonna check it out. They should germinate really well in here. I'm assuming because they're in the summer squash. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a tiny, tiny zucchini seed. Well, tiny. I mean, much tinier than a zucchini seed. So I was supposed to only put 2 of these. So I'm gonna actually follow what I said instead of putting a ridiculous amount. I have to figure out also before tomorrow, when the leaves are out of some of these peppers, how I'm gonna set this up for growth, because I need more space. I'm thinking of maybe cycling some seedlings, so 12 hours under lights, and then switch the seedlings another 12 hours. But that's a lot of work. So I might be putting some outside during the day now. Obviously not peppers because I need heat, but like maybe tomatoes, you know. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna figure it out. Definitely, maybe my all my my herbs. I have basil, thyme, dill, and one one cilantro that I could put outside, and soon enough parsley because I gotta pot it up too. Now, when it comes to cilantro, did you know that one seed makes 2 plants? I've never grown cilantro before, so I did not. But yeah, the one, oh, it's clear. Maybe that's what was wrong with my seeds. They were not beige. They're beige. So that's good to know. And so I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go for 7, 8, 9, 10. A nice round number. My seeds were dark, so I don't know what's up there. Probably different kinds of cilantro there. And I also have put some parsnip in there this morning. So that's why I don't have much space anymore. I literally have space for one more. And parsnip is, I just love growing it. Last year I grew it obviously without the Instant Pot. They take forever to sprout. So as long as carrots or longer. So I'm gonna see in the Instant Pot how long it takes, and then I'll plant them up, because although I'm not late, I could have planted them earlier. So I'm just kind of trying to gain some time here. This is Bok Choy. So I'm only going to try a few. They're tiny little round seeds. I'm only going to try a few because I didn't check it out online, but even without checking out, I am 99% sure that it's going to be an easy germination. I can feel it. I feel like it's just like, salad. It's going to be quick, which I've never done the Instant Pot because I've never needed to. I could check it out, but I'm sure it's quick. I've had one commenter said that they did, and it's like not even 24 hours. And so whenever they're done, I'm going to put them straight in my garden. No potting up inside. These are, these can go in like very light frosts, which I don't think I'll have more than that here. And so right now in my garden, I have that sprout, I'm going to say. Some potatoes. So I have some nice leaves on my potatoes. I have cabbage because, cauliflower, because I transplanted cauliflower. I have a bunch of radishes coming up, carrots, a few different kinds of carrots. I have like the brand that has like a mixture as well as the normal Nantes carrots. I have a lot of peas and a mouse problem that are stealing my peas, but I think I have it under control now. And my raised garden beds, by the way, are covered with not chicken wire, but plastic chicken wire, and so I've never had a problem since then from birds and, rabbits going in from the top. But some family of mouse or something like that, tiny, have figured out that they could go from the dirt under and go 3 feet up and then pluck my peas out. So that's fun. And then I also have, kale. My kale is in my garden now. The one that I did start in the Instant Pot. It's doing well. And I think that's all. Oh, turnip and lettuce. A bunch of turnip and lettuce. And so I'm going to put, I did put onion seeds in, and it hasn't been long. But there's a lot of veggies that can be started now. And a lot of people have that question, like, what can I start now? A lot of them. Basically, by now it's going to be light frost at night, and a lot of things can withstand a light frost. And so I'm going to put some herbs as well out that can withstand some light frost. Basil is not one of them, but things like thyme can. And again, I don't live in the country, so I don't get hard frost when there's a frost warning. I generally don't even get a frost. I get like 1 degree, but if I do, all these veggies would be fine. And so, yeah, if there's a list of things that can go out now in Ottawa, there's quite a lot. Even carrots. People have questions about carrots. I mean, they can withstand cold temperatures. I wouldn't say a overnight full frost, because if it goes -1 for 1 hour, there's a very big difference between that and being at -1 all night long. But I use tarps and I cover them anyway, so I'm not very nervous about that. Those tarps, they really do help when it's just, obviously if it would go to -6, I'd lose definitely the carrots, but then you resow. Like, seeds are not that expensive, especially if you let 1 or 2 carrots to flower. Especially, you just cut off the end and then plant it in water during the winter, and it'll go to seed. It'll flower and go to seed, so you can just have it for free. And this way you can take risks, you know. And I'm also testing a tomato outside. I am starting to fast harden it off, which means that I put it outside and I'm not going to take it out, I think, unless it's already done in the morning. It's a very young cherry tomato plant, but because I had so many, I wanted to test it out. A lot of people have been like itching to put tomatoes out because the weather's been so hot for this time of year. It will dip next week. It will dip to 2 degrees in the middle of the night, and that might go even lower because things change in 7 days. So we'll see. But I will test one out because I just feel like it. And on nights, I'm just gonna put something clear on top, or not even clear, and just to protect it from the frost, just like a plant pot, like, you know, upside down. That's what I did at the end of season last year, and it worked really well. This way I had my garden until October. It's very possible here in Ottawa. So don't be afraid to try different things. Don't necessarily listen to May 24. I cannot, I've never waited that long to put my plants outside. And I know that in like Gatineau or in the country, they have no choice because they have huge gardens. They don't have all the tarps for it, and it goes colder than in the suburbs and small gardens and stuff like that. But I'm assuming that most people that use an instant pot to germinate, that don't buy the heat mass, they don't have huge gardens, and therefore they're probably more around like the suburbs, and probably have more temperature like me, you know. The fence covers a lot, and the temperature in my backyard is different than in the country for sure. Anyway, so I'm gonna update you guys on the peppers when there is change, but tomorrow I might put some up. Even if they don't have their leaves out, it's not necessary. And I'm gonna leave it in my office, and I'm gonna move some of my plants downstairs or outside because my office is very warm. So yeah, and that's all for today. And for talking about hardening off and stuff like that. If you don't mind, if you have extra seeds or seedlings, just risk it. It sucks to lose a plant, but it's also awesome to have an early harvest. So consider that. Anyway, thank you for watching my videos, and I'll be in touch. Bye.